Okay, y'all. We're in here and it's quiet this evening. But we're gonna sit here for a little while. See what happens. The wind's blowing away from the watering hole. I'm in my homemade ground blind. The watering hole's 20 yards. On the other side of it's about 30, 35. So hopefully the deer will come straight to us. And I should hear him coming. I can hear a squirrel 40 yards over going up a tree. It is quiet. So I'm gonna spin y'all around, show you some stuff. Don't sit here and shut my mouth. There's a main trail behind that big tree. There's the watering hole. There's a lot of tracks been right here. You see my camera. And they can come from this way also. But hopefully they come straight in front of us. There's a couple main trails. There's one trail there. There's one trail there. And you got the one behind the big tree. So we're going to sit back. I'm going to shut my mouth. We're going to see what happens.
gonna tell you what, that was a awesome hunt this evening. The water hole worked. I didn't get to shoot one, but that's okay, because the experience I just had, you couldn't beat it with the ugliest stick. That was awesome. I thought right there at dark, I thought I heard something with all the squirrels and everything else, and I did. I don't know what he is. I think a little bitty 6 or something like that. But y'all seen he come out, go straight down out of the water, get him a drink, went on the other side, and I heard something else walking up on the other side of the levee. I don't know if y'all can hear it on the camera or not, but so I was looking there, and he was over there at the corner, and then he threw his head up and looked where I heard the noise, and got kind of spooked and hopped off. I was like, all right, maybe there's a big buck there that, you know, he didn't want no part of. Nothing came out. Well, he went all the way back around the pond, come back on my right side. I thought it was a different buck at first. When I seen him, I could hear him walking and coming, and I seen horns. I said, oh, that's a shooter. But then he come around that tree, and I was like, okay, same deer or a little bit smaller buck, not a shooter though. Then I hear another deer behind it. I was like, oh crap, that might be the shooter right there. Well, it turns out it was a doe. She's acting all crazy, running around, and like little bunny foo-foo out there running around. So they go on, or she go on about her business the other way, and he comes up and mosey around, and he's at least 5 to 3 yards away. He's right there, and he didn't know what I was. He being curious. That sucker, he come up there. I could almost spit on that deer. It was awesome. Well, then when I cut the camera off, it got too dark to film. He walked back out there to the pond, turned around, walked back even closer, and then walked kind of behind me. And I bumped that limb and kind of shook, and he just kind of, he took off. He didn't really take off. He hopped a little ways. He blew twice, and he kept on going. And I was like, all right, well, we're gonna get on out of here now. Since I got time to slip on out of here, I'm slipping on out of here. As soon as I stood up, I put everything together, put my quiver on, put my air rest on, air in my air rest. And as soon as I stepped around the tree, there was a deer at 5 yards, maybe 10 yards, standing there. Didn't even know. I don't know what it was. I'm pretty sure it's that doe. Well, she kind of blew one time and hopped off and never blew again. I done slipped on out of there. 7:30 now. So, man, that was an awesome hunt. My old heart started beating when I seen that deer coming through the woods. I seen some horns. I thought it was old big Wompy Daddy, but turned out it was a little 6 point, 4 point, whatever it is. But he still got me worked up. Old chest was bumping, and I absolutely love it. Papa told me, son, he said, when you get up in the age, he said, when you go deer hunting, he said, deer walks out, your heart don't ever, you don't ever get that rush, that drilling rush, just because a deer walked out. He said, you might as well hang it up. He said, you done did everything, you through with it. Until this day, a little buck like that, a doe, anything, my heart starts getting to racing, blood get to pumping. It don't matter if I'm fixing to shoot the deer or not, it's just something about it, you know, because I'm 5 to 10 yards from a deer this evening. That it was awesome. You can't beat that. But y'all hit the like, y'all comment on there. I should go back again. I'm gonna go back again. I'm gonna give it a couple days. We got a fair coming in. Fair starts tomorrow, so we're gonna be doing fair and stuff like that. But I'm glad somebody commented on here, needed to go to the watering hole since it's hot and stuff. Hey, right on, brother. That worked out awesome. So maybe next time it'll be a shooter or that doe come back in there. But I'm happy how the tonight that ended was. For the past couple days I've been kind of getting a little frustrated walked in that one spot, spooked everything out, and then go to the next spot and don't see nothing. But I get a little frustrated, but it's all part of the game. I love all of it, though. I'm glad I got to see some deer that close. That was awesome. So, hope y'all liked the video. Please like, subscribe, and thank y'all for everything. I see y'all.